Good Thursday evening and welcome to the NCWLIFE Evening News. I'm Grant Olson. Before we get to tonight's top stories, let's take a quick look outside our weather window. And even though we saw some clouds and some smoky haze out there, still got plenty warm, not quite as hot as we thought it would get, between 100 and 105. We just didn't get that, but it was still plenty warm as we look down at the Wenatchee Valley from Jump Off Ridge. And I'll tell you what, as we get into tomorrow, what often follows a heat wave, and that is some instability in our atmosphere. And we're going to see that tomorrow right through the weekend, and our best chance for thunderstorms will be on Monday, and we are going to stay plenty hot. We talked about this last night during the evening news, and here's our 8 to 14 day temperature outlook. This goes past Labor Day, and as you can see, almost all of the western United States will see above normal temperatures, and we'll talk more weather coming up a little bit later on. And now a few of the news stories we're following for you tonight. A fire that started after a candle-lit curtains on fire yesterday morning caused significant damage to an apartment and its furnishings in East Wenatchee. 2 workers at Douglas County PUD's Rock Island Switchyard were injured Tuesday when they were hit by rebar that fell from a crane. Wenatchee Police are looking for a pair of women they suspect in a series of vehicle break-ins Tuesday at parks in Wenatchee and Douglas County. And a Wenatchee man charged with child sexual abuse tried to contact his alleged victim from jail, violating a judge's order in the process. But first, our top story tonight. Wenatchee Police are investigating what they say is a homicide that occurred Friday night in the 1600 block of Methouse Street. According to a press release, officers were called to what was reported to be a cardiac incident. Arriving officers instead discovered 18-year-old Yair Flores with a gunshot wound to his chest. Officers and medical personnel were unable to revive Flores, who was pronounced dead at the scene. Wenatchee Police are asking the public if they have any information or video of the area from Friday night to contact Detective Danny Graves. He's the lead investigator in that case. A fire that started after a candle lit curtains on fire yesterday morning caused significant damage to an apartment and its furnishings in East Wenatchee. Douglas County Fire District 2's Kay McKellar said a woman had lit the candle before going to work, and at about 11:30 a.m., an uncle who was babysitting the woman's 3 children moved those curtains, knocking over the candle and starting the fire. McKellar said the uncle, a minor, was quick to get the children out of the apartment. Several neighbors in the apartment complex in the 800 block of Baker Avenue came to assist with fire extinguishers. So when Douglas County Fire District 2 crews arrived, the fire was mostly out. There were no injuries, but the items inside the apartment were likely a total loss from smoke and fire. The Red Cross is assisting that family. 2 workers at Douglas County PUD's Rock Island Switchyard were injured on Tuesday when they were hit by rebar that fell from a crane. Kay McKellar of Douglas County Fire District 2 said the accident at about 9 a.m. when the steel rebar fell from the crane onto 2 men who were helping move it into place. Both men were transported to Central Washington Hospital in Wenatchee with undisclosed injuries. Wenatchee Police are looking for a pair of women they suspect in a series of vehicle break-ins Tuesday at parks in Wenatchee and in Douglas County. The Wenatchee Police Department posted surveillance footage, images of the pair, hoping someone might recognize them or their vehicle. Police say the suspects broke windows on parked vehicles and stole items that included wallets and purses. They then reportedly went to Fred Meyer in East Wenatchee and then Ferry Street Market in Wenatchee, where they used stolen credit cards in an attempt to purchase thousands of dollars worth of gift cards. Police said they also stole a stroller from Target in Wenatchee and left in a black Subaru Outback. Anyone with information is asked to contact Rivercom on its non-emergency line at 509-663-9911. Authorities say a Wenatchee man charged with child sexual abuse tried to contact his alleged victim from jail, violating a judge's order in the process. 32-year-old Devin Scott McGrady has been held since his arrest at his South Wenatchee delivery business in February on suspicion of sexually assaulting a 10-year-old child. Chelan County Sheriff's deputies say phone calls from the jail, which are routinely monitored, showed that McGrady sent a letter to the child and tried to confirm by phone that the victim had received it. Detectives retrieved the letter and prosecutors charged McGrady last month with one count of violating a protective order. The prosecuting attorney's office is also seeking to introduce allegations that McGrady sexually abused another child in Okanogan County about 5 years ago. A judge will consider that request in a hearing coming up on September 1st. Well, when we come back, a pickup was destroyed in a fire early this morning north of Orondo. A Wenatchee man will serve almost 11 years in prison after pleading guilty to federal charge of receiving child pornography. We'll have an update on the White River fire burning near Lake Wenatchee. And the Eastmont School Resource Officer Ivy Jacobson has been named the North Central Washington Law Enforcement Officer of the Year. I'm Grant Olson, and you're watching the NCWLIFE Evening News.
Raising a family may have seemed overwhelming to your parents, but they weren't. Coach, teacher, life guide, caregiver. Family takes care of family. And as the circle of life continues, you now are their caregiver. It may seem overwhelming, but we're here to help you find the support services necessary so you can provide quality care to your elders.
Call Aging and Adult Care of Central Washington at 1-800-572-4459.
Coming home should never be a chore. Let Merry Maids of Wenatchee customize all your cleaning needs. Weekly, bi-weekly, special occasion. Do you have a vacation home that needs cleaning? We clean them too. Locally owned and operated, let Merry Maids do the cleaning while you focus on your family and friends. Merry Maids has special offers to fit your budget. Request your free cleaning estimate today. 509-663-1710.
It has really been a great partnership between Succession and NCWLIFE. It's not always easy to sit in front of a camera or a microphone, but you guys have made it a really nice process.
Welcome back. In another news, a pickup was destroyed in a fire early this morning north of Orondo. The Orondo Firefighters Association said firefighters arrived about 2:45 a.m. at a Bowers Landing home about 8 miles north of Orondo to find the pickup with a ski boat and trailer attached, fully engulfed. The owner reportedly called the fire department after seeing flames through his doorbell camera. Firefighters said the pickup was a total loss, but they were able to keep damage to the ski boat minor. There were no injuries. A Wenatchee man will serve almost 11 years in prison after pleading guilty to a federal charge of receiving child pornography. 54-year-old Miguel Angel Estrada Morales was sentenced yesterday to 130 months incarceration by Judge Thomas O. Rice. That happened in U.S. District Court in Spokane. The charge carried a minimum 120-month sentence. Morales was originally arrested by Wenatchee Police in September of 2020 on local charges of voyeurism after family members found evidence he'd recorded explicit videos of a minor child in his household. When questioned, Morales admitted making multiple videos of the child using various hidden devices, including miniature cameras disguised to look like a pen and a clock. Once released, Morales must spend 10 years on federal probation. The White River and Irving Peak fires above Lake Wenatchee showed moderate growth during the past 24 hours as fire crews focused on securing lines designed to protect properties and recreational areas. The incident management team on the fire said today that steep and inaccessible terrain makes it impossible to dig fire lines directly at the edge of the fires, which have burned a combined 943 acres.
The north side of the fires, the White River Road, Starting at tall timbers, we have structure protection in place, sprinkler systems have been placed, and crews are working to improve our containment line, which is the road system. We've also identified the 6404 road, Sears Creek. We have crews that are working in there to set up the road system as a containment to keep the fire out of the riparian area so that it does not impact the White River Road. Structure protection is ongoing all down the White River Road as crews identify locations for sprinkler systems, and you will see engine traffic out there as well. Moving down, north side of Lake Wenatchee, we have an assessment ongoing for the structures with there will be engines and crews in there assessing future needs if the fire does get outside of our containment strategy, but there is no structure preparation currently going. At the south end of Lake Wenatchee, same thing. It's an assessment of structures, an assessment of needs that could potentially be utilized in the future, but there is nothing in process now.
And as we head to break, Eastmont School Resource Officer Ivy Jacobson has been named the North Central Washington Law Enforcement Officer of the Year. Ivy has been with the East Wenatchee Police Department since 2021 and was named School Resource Officer last May. Prior to being hired in East Wenatchee, she worked for the Bothell Police Department and was named their Officer of the Year in 2020. In May, Ivy received a life-saving award at the Regional Law Enforcement Awards ceremony for the use of a tourniquet in an emergency situation. She will receive the Officer of the Year award on August 26th at the North Central Washington Fair Concert in Waterville. You're watching the NCWLIFE Evening News. Coming up next, tonight's feature story and your complete local weather forecast. That and much more still to come on the NCWLIFE Evening News. Please stay with us.
Lagoon Pool and Spa, located on South Wenatchee Ave, has the largest selection of spas and swim spas in town. Stay cool this summer in an artesian swim spa and use it all year long. We enjoy helping families reconnect one spa at a time. Hot tubs are proven to improve sleep and decrease arthritis pain. Our passion is water, so please bring us a water sample, and we will help you diagnose your pool or spa water for free. Blue Lagoon Pool and Spa, your pool and spa experts.
At D.A. Davidson in Wenatchee, they believe your investment success begins with a personalized plan. A plan that is the roadmap you need to navigate your way to living your best years in retirement. D.A. Davidson can help you create a plan so you can take the time to enjoy the finer things in life. Let the financial advisors at D.A. Davidson help chart your retirement future today.
Welcome back to the NCWLIFE Evening News. Time now for our weekly Pause for Pets feature from the Wenatchee Valley Humane Society. Tonight we meet a husky named Forrest.
Hello, I'm Jenny. I'm the Animal Behavior Coordinator here at Wenatchee Valley Humane Society, and today I have with me Forrest. This handsome husky has been with us for a little while, and he is desperately looking to have his own home. Forrest is kind of your typical husky. He likes to do his own thing, and he's happy by himself to do his own thing. However, he also loves to go on adventures with his person. He's polite to all the people that he meets here at the Humane Society. He's kind of become a favorite of some of our husky-loving volunteers. Forrest does need a home that can provide a secure yard for him, and he seems to display a little bit of prey drive, so we're asking for a home with no livestock, no chickens, no anything like that, because that might be too tempting for Forrest. But overall, Forrest, is just really a great dog. He's so wonderful with everyone. He loves to play. He loves to go to playgroup. He absolutely loves breakfast time. So he is a guy of schedule for sure, and knows exactly when his breakfast and his enrichments are here. He's just an easy dog. So if somebody can provide a home, probably as the only pet, he would be the most successful.
The Wenatchee Valley Humane Society is located at 1474 South Wenatchee Avenue and is open 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. and closed 1:30 p.m. to 2:30 p.m. for quiet hour. Give them a call at 509-662-9577 or visit their website at wenatcheehumane.org.
Time now to take a look at your North Central Washington weather forecast. Hope you had a great Thursday. It was kind of hazy and smoky out there today, and boy, even up north as we look from our Billy Goat camera down at Pateros, and there's Brewster. Some smoke up that way as well. We all kind of experienced that throughout the day today. A few more clouds too, and that kept our temperatures, I don't know if you can call it 99, down a little bit. We thought we might get to about 103. Just didn't make it with that cloudiness out there. 86 is our normal high, so we were 13 degrees above normal today. 104 our record high, and that was set back in 1977. 72 degrees was our low temperature this morning. Unbelievably warm. 61 is normal, and our record low, 47 degrees, set back in 1995. Sunrise this morning, I want to mention, at 6:01, and the sun sets at about 8:07. So let's take a look now at tomorrow's temperatures. It's going to be another hot one. I think less cloudiness tomorrow, at least in the early afternoon. We'll see 100 in Moses Lake and Ephrata, 99 for Quincy tomorrow, 97 in Wenatchee, Aniat, and Chelan, and also Omak. You're going to reach the century mark tomorrow with expected high of 100 degrees. Tonight, yes, high pressure still in control of our weather, and it's this one right here bringing up all that southern warmth. There is still an area of low pressure in eastern Washington that's causing a little bit of cloudiness. We'll see that overnight tonight. More smoke and haze tonight as well. For Friday, partly cloudy skies. It is going to be a hot one once again with highs near 100. But there is a chance for thunderstorms. And here we go right here in north central Washington. So we're going to keep our eye on that tomorrow afternoon. For Saturday, mostly sunny and hot as we kick off our weekend. High temperatures on Saturday in the mid-90s. So I guess we can call that a little bit of a break from the hot weather, but right back into the upper 90s on Sunday. Once again, mostly sunny skies, and we're going to see that all over the western United States. Just hot. We're under a heat dome right now that really just won't go away. Here's the dome of it, but that could kick off. This is early in the morning Monday. Some thunderstorms, and then in the afternoon, we might still see some thunderstorm activity on Monday. High temperatures in the mid-90s. I really think that's our best day for rain will be this coming Monday. And then on Tuesday, 1, 2, 3 areas of high pressure off the coast, and that's going to allow us to warm up into the mid-90s. Once again, that dome of heat over the Pacific Northwest. And as we get into the end of your forecast on Wednesday, mostly sunny and hot. We are going to get back right in to the upper 90s by the end of our forecast. Let's take a look now at your 7-day outlook. Tonight we'll drop down to another very mild 73 degrees. Might see thunderstorms overnight, and I think it's a good chance for it, at least in some parts of our area tomorrow in 96. Mostly sunny in 96 as well on Saturday, and then a chance for thunderstorms, not so much during the day Sunday. I expect Sunday to be a nice one at 97, but overnight into Monday, that will be our trigger day for some activity. 95 the high on Monday, and then right back to summertime on Tuesday and Wednesday. Mostly sunny Tuesday with a high of 96, and by the time we get into the end of the forecast on Wednesday, sunny and hot with a high temperature of 97. And that's a look at your local weather forecast. Coming up tonight's sports report from Lumen Field with Eric Granstrom and more as the NCWLIFE Evening News continues right after this.
The best pizza in the known universe is right here in downtown Chelan, so come on up. For the best locally crafted beer and barbecue in Chelan, come on up.
For the best down-home scratch country cooking in north central Washington, you'll find it in Manson. Come on up.
Come on up. Come on up.
Come on up.
Hi, I'm Kerry Condata, host of the 12th District TV show right here on the NCWLIFE channel. We're available 5 times a week on air and also at NCWLIFE.com streaming. You can even find our archives for older shows. We cover business and politics like nobody else. From an insider's perspective, someone that's been self-employed for 30 years and in the legislature for 16 years. You'll get it all right here every week on the 12th District. Won't you join us?
The NCWLIFE channel offers marketing packages that help you build your brand and sell your products and services. From traditional TV ads to targeted digital campaigns, let us help you build your customer base. Call NCWLIFE channel today.
And a happy Thursday to you here at Lumen Field, getting ready for the Seahawks and the Bears. Eric Grandstrom on the NCWLIFE channel. Well, the Mariners wrapped up a 3-game sweep of the Angels yesterday with a big 11-7 win. It was 2 home runs for the first time in his career for Cal Raleigh. 2-run shot for Jesse Winker on his 29th birthday. Also a 2-run shot for Eugenio Suarez as the balls were flying deep at the Big A yesterday.
Haniger rips one into left. That's going to splash down and turn into 1 for Seattle. That's ball 4 to J.P. Crawford. That's another run. It's 2-0.
Oh, great.
Santana comes through. And that's going to bring in 1. Here comes the next for Seattle in there.
There we go.
That one is going to drop into right field in fair ground. David Fletcher drives home the first run of the game for the Angels to make it 4-1. Suarez deep to right, and that one is gone. Opposite field shot for Gino. Oh, that is scorched. It's leaving in a hurry, and it's off the top of the wall. That's gone, though. Up to shoot, and Ohtani comes through, and here comes Sierra to make it 7-2. 1-2 to Rengifo. And he comes through. Fair ball down the line. Fletcher, come on down. It's 7-3 on the RBI double. Oh, that's whipped by Winker. Giving it a ride, and that ball is gone. That is scorched.
Let's watch him run.
Into the corner.
He's smelling a triple.
Third.
He's smelling a triple.
And here he comes. Shohei will knock in a run on a triple on back-to-back days. Thanks, Ladder.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. And he lines it up and sends it to left. This should be good enough to score the speedy Shohei Ohtani and make this a 9-5 ball game. Sac fly from Taylor Ward.
Oh my
What a rip! Raleigh again.
Oh my God! Now up on the first tee, Kyle Riley.
He's going to left center, a long way to the wall. And
Oh man!
Taylor Ward in the air. And this should do it. J-Rod makes the catch. Game over. Mariners take the game and sweep the series in Anaheim.
Mariners have the day off today as they get ready to take on the Oakland A's tomorrow in the first of a 3-game weekend series. The Athletics got 2 home runs from Sean Murphy and were able to down Texas yesterday 7-2. Oakland going for its 3rd win in a row here earlier today. Also, Chas McCormick provided what was the game winner in the 4th inning for Houston and the 3-2 win over Chicago. McCormick's RBI double played at Kyle Tucker and put the Astros up 3-0 at that point. Chicago came back and scored 2 in the bottom of the 4th, but that was as close as they could get. Seattle remains atop the American League wildcard chase at 64-54. 65-54, that is. 1.5 game in front of Tampa Bay and Toronto. Minnesota is a game back after the Twins shut out Kansas City 4-0. Toronto beat Baltimore 6-1. Tampa Bay scored 3 runs in the top of the 10th against the Yankees, only to have Josh Donaldson come through with a walk-off grand slam home run in the bottom of the 10th to give the Yankees the win. In other sports news, well, of course, we're here for the second preseason game of the season, and it's been a change on the fly for Coach Pete Carroll. He had planned to start Drew Lock tonight, but Lock came down with COVID-19 this week, so it's going to be the Geno Smith show and Jacob Eason show. They're going to get plenty of playing time here tonight.
As it happens, it came out of nowhere, and so obviously he'll miss this game, but he has a chance to be back in he's got a 5-day window that he's got to take care of, and so it's just unfortunate that it was his turn to play the start, but we'll figure it out. And I'm fired up for Gino to go, and he had an excellent abbreviated week. He had a terrific type of this is a Friday type of day for us, and so he's ready to go. It'll also give Jake a chance to play a little bit more, obviously, and he'll get a good shot in the second half. Really, he deserves it, and he's practiced really well for us, so I'm anxious for him to get out there and play some football.
Seattle's off to an 0-1 start in the preseason after falling to Pittsburgh 32-25 last Saturday. Carroll is hoping his defense will play better in a shortened turnaround week, especially when it comes to tackling.
This is a big challenge for us to come back tackling wise. Yeah, we got to do way better than we did, and we were running around like we tried really hard. The effort was really good. That wasn't the part. It was just technically we were kind of crazed, and it was a lot of the young guys missed their stuff. So I'm counting on being much better.
Steelers got out to an early 14-0 lead last week, scoring on their first 2 drives. Carroll says he hopes the defense will be ready to play a little earlier tonight.
Let's hope we get off to a better start. Remember the way I look back at that game is our pups got introduced to the NFL right off the bat at corner, and they get 2 easy touchdowns on us. Unfortunately, one was 3rd and 13, and the other one I think it was 3rd down play there too, and neither one of those needed to happen. So let's see what happens. And this is a fired up club, got a new coach, they'll be all jacked up and all that, and trying to get on the road and show that they can do it here at Lumen, and we'll try to rock the house a little bit for them, but it'll be a good matchup. It's a good preseason matchup.
The game's being broadcast on ESPN. You can watch it right now, the Bears and the Seahawks. I'll have a report tomorrow morning on the game on Wake Up Wenatchee Valley, so be sure and tune in for that. That's Sports News. I'm Eric Grandstrom here at Lumen Field. Grant, back to you.
Thank you very much, Eric, and have a great time tonight. Now let's check in with Dan Kuntz for a look at what's coming up tomorrow morning on Wake Up Wenatchee Valley. Dan?
Thanks, Grant. Next edition of Wake Up Wenatchee Valley, Greg Oakes, the president and CEO of Cashmere Valley Bank and a proud member of the Exchange Club, will be talking about what's going on here at the Pybus on Saturday, Greg.
Yeah, we're going to do a fundraiser for the Ukrainian refugees, serve an authentic Ukrainian meal, and it's free, but it's by donation, and we hope to get 250 people, hungry people down here to join us and raise some money.
That'll be on tomorrow's edition of Wake Up Wenatchee Valley. Grant, back to you.
Thank you, guys, and that'll do it for our newscast tonight. For more on these stories and other news from around North Central Washington, you can find us on Facebook or our website at ncwlife.com. And remember, if you see news happening, we'd like to hear from you. You can send us an email at news@ncwlife.com or give us a call at 888-NCWL. That's 888-6295. I'm Grant Olson. Thanks for being with us. Have a great night.
It has really been a great partnership between Succession and NCWLIFE. It's not always easy to sit in front of a camera or a microphone, but you guys have made it a really nice process.
It's a little scary at first, right? You're just throwing money out there hoping it comes back. And to see those results come back through and see people walk through the door and say, hey, saw your TV advertisement. Those are the kinds of things that you see the return on. And when you look at the cost spent, you know you're making a return on it. NCWLIFE really does a great job of exposing our brand and Succession wines to North Central Washington. There's a huge market here and market potential that NCWLIFE is able to help us capture, spread who we are, and tell the world about what Succession does, and they are a great avenue for that.
Get your body moving. Tune in for Vibrant Motion, featuring low-impact aerobics hosted by Connie Townsend. These workouts are great for all ages. Vibrant Motion brought to you by the Wenatchee Valley Senior Activities Center, weekdays on the NCWLIFE channel.
News, weather, and sports. It's all here weekdays at 5, 6, and 10 on your local news source, the NCWLIFE channel.